I was quite sure in a young age that I want to do something with the wine business. My parents and grandparents did winemaking for generations now, but it was like a mixed farm. We got agriculture and winemaking. The generations before did not bottle anything on our label. It was all sold on the bulk market to bigger companies and then sold in the supermarket. But I said to myself, if I go to the family business, I want to sell the wine on my own. I decided in 2008 to go into the business because we were able to buy another winery. And I said to myself, I want to be a professional. I did a lot of work outside in the vineyard. It was not thinking about money, it was only thinking about quality. It started with a few bottles and we growing up step by step. My father had the focus on high yields because he was paid out of this. But that's not my idea of winemaking. The first real vintage was 2010. 2010 was a quite hard vintage. It was hard to get ripe and healthy fruit. In the end, we had a really good quality in the cellar, and I decided to bottle this. In easy vintages, you get a lot of good wines, but in the hard ones, you can show how good you are. What we can see here in front of me are concrete tanks. It's something very special. We do our single sides in here. It got no tasting, it's absolutely neutral. I want to have the tasting out of the vineyard, out of the grapes, and not from a wooden barrel. That's more for our entry level and middle segment, mainly for the village wines. And this here is for the single side. It's not only about winemaking for me. It's more like running a company, getting people to know. I mean, it's hard because in the end, I have to be a professional in many parts. Starts at the cellar, in the office, you have to be a mechanic, you have to be a salesman. I do menus in restaurants, so you're kind of sommelier. In the end, that's the most interesting thing for me. The focus in the end is always quality. Doesn't matter in which direction. For sure, the wine quality. On the other side, the quality of a label, quality of delivery, quality of showing our wines. I always want to have the best in the end. It's quite hard, and it's not possible, but yeah. Hopefully I enjoy doing this for the next 30 years or something.